Hello everyone. So sorry that it is dark. I was going to wait until I get home to make this video, but it is on my heart. I'm driving as usual. I don't know why I get inspired to come and talk to my YouTube friends and family when I'm driving. But forgive my voice. First of all, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you clicking on my video or coming back to my channel to check on my journey to in vitro fertilization, to grow my family with love. I'm coming to you all today because I told you that I would make a video about the Facebook groups that I disclosed in other videos. Now, another thing that I've noticed is that I'm missing like 3 of my videos on my page, on my YouTube channel. I have no idea what happened to them. I didn't get an email from YouTube or anything, so I may have accidentally deleted those. I do apologize for that. I did not save them, unfortunately, so I'm sorry about that. And that was just information on my last in vitro fertilization cycle. Those are missing. I'm sorry about that. But over the last few videos, I have been telling you all that I was going to talk to you all about why my perception of the Facebook groups for infertility, and I use my quotations, support has changed. And I'm going to do that now because we had a situation today. Well, actually it was yesterday, but it was addressed today in the group. And I was like, girl. Okay, y'all. Let's go over the positives first. I don't even remember how I came across the Facebook groups or how I got added to it or who added me to it. I honest to God don't even know, because the Facebook group is private. So if you're not a member or friends with someone who's already a member, then you'll never know that the group even exists at all, because it's not something that you can search and just find the groups. Most of them are set to private or closed or something of that nature. I don't even remember how I got in the groups, but before I knew it, I was in like 10 different groups related to in vitro fertilization support, and CNY in vitro fertilization, CNY in vitro fertilization, IUI friends, groups, girls all together, and all kind of other groups. And the positive about the group is sometimes when you're going through in vitro fertilization or you're going through infertility, whether it's IUI, whether it's timed intercourse, whether it's medicated timed intercourse, whether it's you're just trying everything that you possibly can to get pregnant, sometimes that journey can get very lonely. Sometimes you can get very sad with it, and sometimes you begin to question God and question him on why he have you going through this. You know for a fact that you will be a very nurturing, loving mom, and you would care for your kids, you will work and provide for them, you wouldn't be a welfare recipient and things of that nature. But your friend around the corner who has 10 kids from 9 different men and don't work nowhere on Section 8 can breathe next to a man and get pregnant. That happens. That is real. Sometimes you are on your Facebook page and you see a friend from high school or college, and she's announcing that she's pregnant and she has this baby picture up, and sometimes you don't want to be happy for her. You want to say, why am I not the one giving that announcement when I want this so bad? Listen, that is where these groups come into play. They are groups full. And when I say full, I mean full of women who are giving everything they got. Every cell in their body, every thought in their mind, every desire of their heart is linked around bringing forth a new life, to creating life, to carrying life, to wanting to feel that baby kick inside of you and move and everything, so it is comforting to know that you're not alone. And not only are you not alone, it's not 200, 500 women in this group, it's thousands of women. One group I'm in has about 5,600 women in. Yes, 5,600. So when you're feeling down and you're feeling sad and you're feeling like, why me? It is very comforting to go into those groups and see that, you know what? It's not just me. And if she'll keep fighting, I'll keep fighting too. And she's not giving up with all she's been through. Because another thing in this group, people tell you their journey. They tell you, listen, this is my 8th in vitro fertilization, or I've transferred 20 embryos and none of them have taken. They tell you that. So you see that as a person struggling newly, or a person who struggled for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, and you got somebody struggling 17 years who's not giving up. That gives you the energy to not give up. So you say, if she ain't giving up, I ain't giving up. And you see everybody encouraging her, don't give up, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then you see her post beta results and comment, and her beta is 17,000. She's finally pregnant because she didn't give up. And that gives you that encouragement to keep going when you want to do nothing more than give up. Also, another positive about being in the groups are these women have time, or they make time to research every single aspect of infertility, IVF, IUI, medications, regimens, protocols. She doing this, I'm doing that. Why are we doing it? It helped her. Let's see if it'll help me. I'm talking about, I wish I had the time. I wish to God I had the time to sit and just research all the different protocols, all the different medicines, what the medicine do, why is she on this, because they share everything. They share, I'm taking this many amount of days, and this is what I'm doing, and this is how many eggs I got, and I got 38 eggs, and of the 38, 30 of them are mature, and of the 30, 28 fertilized, and of those, then 15 made it to day 5 blast. And you're like, oh, well, God, dog. Well, she took 300 of Gonorrhea. I was only taking 150 of Gonorrhea. Let me text, because we have direct access to our doctors at CNY Fertility. Thank you, Jesus. Let me text Dr. Kills and see if he can up me. Dr. Kills, hey, this girl in the group, she's on this much Gonorrhea. I want to know if I can get on this Gonorrhea too, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And he'll tell you, yeah, sure. Or he'll tell you, no, I don't want you to do it because X, Y, and Z. He'll never go into it with you what somebody else is doing. He's going to tell you what he feels is best for your protocol. And that's what I appreciate about Dr. Kills. And all the other doctors too. But I can only speak about Dr. Kills because I have not had any interaction or any treatment from any of the other doctors. But from what I hear from the women in the group, all of them are amazing. I've not heard anything bad about any of the doctors whatsoever. Okay. So that's the good thing. The good thing is they're researching everything. I'm talking about they reading up some good. Boy, I'm telling you, they reading up on supplements. They reading up on everything. I'm not even joking. They are reading up on everything. And then they bring that information to the group. So your job as a member, my advice to you as a member of any group dealing with infertility, because they got Starbucks groups, they got Shady Grove. I mean, it's groups. Like, it doesn't matter who your fertility clinic is or who your reproductive endocrinologist is. There's a group. It may be hidden. You got to get with somebody, talk to somebody in the office while you're there, because I guarantee you somebody is in the group in Facebook, because it is thousands and thousands of women in these groups. Let me give you my advice on what you need to do. Go in the group. Comment every now and again. Post up if you're feeling bad. Post up if you're unhappy about something. Post it up. And get that encouragement that you need to build you up. You know, and hear that you're not the only one that is going through this. Do that. It's okay. Take the information. And, you know, not all of it. Do not take everything that they are saying as Bible. You have to take bits and pieces. And talk to your reproductive endocrinologist, whoever they are across the country. And you say, hey, listen, I found out about X, Y, and Z. Do you think that that would be good for me? And if so, great. Tell me why. And if not, great. Tell me why. Because this is what I've experienced with X, Y, and Z. Or this is what so-and-so said. Or there was a person in the group who said that thus and so worked really well for her, so I would like to try thus and so as well. What are your thoughts on it? Because every reproductive endocrinologist do things different. They say things different. They treat you different. It just is, you know, because they go based on what has gotten them results, okay? Another thing that is good is that you build bonds. Some of my great friends now that I talk to almost every single day are women I have never seen with my eyes. I met them in the group, and we clicked, and we bonded, and we're going through this journey together, and we're fighting through this thing together, and we are not going to let infertility stop us from growing our family. We are going to extend our family with love. Love multiplies. Yes, it does. And we are going to multiply our family, and we keep each other encouraged and build up in everything. I've not seen them. Never met them in person. But you will click to certain people, and you will become friends. Now, the bad part. I'm picking up my daughter from her dorm because she doesn't have anything to do this weekend. So my daughter's going to get in the car here momentarily. But I wanted to get this video out to you guys. So the bad part of the groups. The bad part of the groups is these women do sit all day, and all they think about is IVF. They research, they read, and they give you information. They give you information. And some of the information is great information. Other times, not so much. You know, another thing is that because they do research a lot and they do read a lot, they know it all. Honey, let me tell you. You will think that they done went to med school and they've been doing IVFs their entire life. I'm not even joking with you. And they don't have the first bachelor's degree, let alone a doctorate degree. But you can't tell them nothing because they read it in the book, and if they read it in the book, it's Bible. Then you have, for me, please take this video with a grain of salt. I'm just telling y'all my experience through this IVF journey and what I experience and what annoys me. And I get it. Let me give this disclaimer. Because I am a nurse, there is no question that's a dumb question. No question is a dumb question. It is not. Okay? But some questions are just questions for me that I just can't vibe with. Like the other day in another group, another video, I told you this girl actually came on the group and said, "Oh, I'm bleeding. Do you think my period is coming on?" Well, what was your beta? Because people want to get inquisitive. They want to know. They want to help you. Because if you're asking this question, first of all, you're 36. You've been having periods for a long time. You should know when your period is coming on. Okay, but let's just roll with it. Everybody's like, "Oh, well, didn't you transfer? What happened with the transfer?" What did she say? "Yes, I transferred in." That's all she said. But I just want to know if this is my period. So everybody's like, "Okay, well, what was your beta?" And some people were like, "Oh no, that's probably just implantation bleeding, and oh no, that's just the baby burrowing in, and it always, I had it for 6 months and thus and so, and my baby is healthy and normal." And so I came on, I said, "What was the results of your beta? And when did you get it?" She said, "Oh, my beta was negative. First one was negative, then the second one was negative, and that was 5 days ago." Okay. So, depending on your embryo or your day embryo, if you transfer in a 3-day embryo, you're gonna typically transfer in, and this is just a guesstimate, you're gonna typically transfer in between day 16 and 18, because it's 3 days after you ovulate. Okay, so if you transfer in a 5-day embryo, which she did, you're going to typically transfer in at like day 18, 19, maybe 20, because it's going to be 5 to 6 days after you ovulate. A woman ovulates 14 days from the first date of her last period. So when you add 5 more days to that, that puts you to the 19th. So if she transferred in on the 20th, they do a beta check at day 10. Hers, she wanted a little early, so she had gotten one at day 6 and one at day 10. Both were negative. So yes, honey, your cycle is starting. And it's okay to be sad about that. It's okay to be frustrated about that. Coming on and asking us if that's your period, we're not there. We're not doctors. We're not your doctor. We're not even there with you to see it. Those are the type of questions that aggravate me. I'm like, girl, you got all these people on here all riled up, and you know that this is your cycle starting. Why not just say my betas was negative? My cycle is starting, but you know what? I'm not giving up. I'm gearing up for my next cycle, and we gonna ace it this time. Okay, boom. So we can come on and high-five you and clap you up and build you up and get you ready for this next transfer. Girl, oh my God. And I'm telling you, it's like that all day. Like, it's crazy questions like that all day long. And it's irritating for me. So that's one situation. We had another situation on yesterday. And let me tell you, okay, so okay, so in one of the groups, this young lady posted up at approximately 6 o'clock in the morning, and she said, is anybody up that can inbox with me? I'm just feeling a little frustrated. Now, about a week ago, there was a post that was put up because this particular young lady who asked if anybody was awake to talk to her, she transferred in, and every single beta she get, she posts up in the group. Oh, my beta is this. Oh, my beta is that. Oh, my God. Oh, positive pregnancy test. Oh, my God. I mean, like, she was excited. Everybody was excited for her. But we also have so we have the trying to conceive, like going through the IVF, IUI group, and then once you get pregnant, you graduate to the pregnancy, CNY, pregnancy group, right? Okay. She didn't want to go to that group. So she posted up, why is it that once you get pregnant, then everybody, gets an attitude with you and want to kick you out of the group or whatever the situation may be. I don't know what happened, because I'm going to be honest with you, over the last month or so, I have not been going into the group like I normally do. Normally it was like a daily thing because it really keeps you encouraged and going. I had not been doing that. So I don't know if something happened and that's why she said that. I'm not really sure. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. But everybody was commenting. Everybody was commenting, and I came on and I put a comment up, and I said, we want everybody. I mean, the goal of the group, nobody should be jealous of the other. The goal of the in vitro fertilization group is to get pregnant. So when you get pregnant, then why is everybody jealous? Like, I have to go into that. I'm gonna go into that after this, okay? Why is everybody getting upset? I'm like, this is an IVF group. The goal of IVF is not to keep trying, is to get pregnant. But it appears that is, oh yeah, I support you. I want you to get pregnant as long as you don't get pregnant before me. Girl, I'm going to go into that. I promise I'm going to go into that. I'm going to go into that this video. I know I be telling y'all that I'm going to go into stuff and I forget, but I promise you, I'm going to go into it. I promise you, this I'm going to go into it. I'm going to try not to forget. Dance, don't let me forget. Okay. So, I did not respond to this young lady. I just didn't. I am stemming, and my stem meds have me going crazy. I am not kidding with you. My emotions is all over the place. Bless Stephen hard, because the last 3 days I have literally given him hell on high water. I'm not joking. Okay? So I just was like, no, I can't pick nobody else stuff up. I got a friend that's going through a divorce and she's losing it and he's trying to hold it together. I'm telling you, like, I just couldn't pick that up. When I'm your friend, I'm your friend. And so if you need to talk at 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, we up on the phone, we talking. If you crying, I'm crying with you. If you sad, I'm sad with you. If you happy, I'm happy with you. So I can't give myself to everybody. I can't call everybody my friend, because when I'm your friend, I'm 10 toes in with you. I just couldn't pick it up. So then one of the other girls in the group came and she was like, it's my inbox. And she was like, okay, so we have a group on Facebook for melanin women trying to conceive. And I'm going to tell you why. Because our journey is a tidbit different from our fellow sisters who are not of an ethnic race, okay? It just is. In our community, it is very much known that you're supposed to have kids. That's what you're supposed to do. Get married, have some kids, and live life. You know, with the African American community, when you are what we call barren, if you watch that video with Gabrielle Union, when her and Oprah was talking about a barren woman in the African American community, that is shunned upon. Not even kidding with you. That is like one of the worst things that you can have happen as an African American woman, is not to be able to have kids. It is. So we have this melanin group. And the young lady came in and she was like, oh, I'm gonna add her to the melanin group because she's really going through something, and she just needs us to love on her and this, that, and the other, and so on and so forth. And so I'm like, now I'm inquisitive. I shouldn't have got inquisitive. Let me just be honest with you. I should have just stuck with my first mind and said, I'm not finna get into it. So I'm so inquisitive, bless my heart. So I said, well, what's going on? Why did I do that? So she begins to tell me, sorry about the bumps, y'all, that this young lady transferred in 2 embryos. And both of them stuck. And now she wants to do an abortion. I'm sorry. Let me term that differently. I know when you heard me say the word abortion, your whole face just frowned up. Because mine did too. But let me term it correctly, because I want to make sure that I'm bringing the story accurately. This young lady wants to do a selective reduction, which is an abortion. She want to kill one of the babies, keep the other baby. The babies are fraternal. So I said to myself, I said, self. And myself said, huh? And I said, self. And myself said, huh? And I said, did we just read that correctly? Listen, so I said, wait a minute, I must have missed something. I must have read your message wrong, or something is something. I missed it somewhere. Okay? What do you mean? And she's like, well, for first thing, she just thinks physically that she's gonna get bigger, and you know, she don't want to be big, and she's having pain with the pregnancy, and that she don't feel like physically she can carry 2 babies. She was fine with 1, but she didn't want to do 2. So then I said self, and myself said, Donna, be open-minded. So I said, well, why did she transfer in 2 embryos? Because with 2 embryos, there is a risk of having twins. And when you start the IVF process, there is a form that you have to sign that says there is a risk of multiple pregnancies and having more than 1 baby, and you have to know that you understand this, and it is not our fault, and da 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 da. And you sign and date. So then they let her in the group. The admins let her in the group. I am not an admin. Admin let her in the group. She comes in and posts up, oh, I got 2 babies. I'm pregnant with fraternal twins, and I don't think I can do this. Oh my God, why me? This is so horrible. And I'm thinking that I should do a selective reduction. And so I'm trying my best to, I just wanted to see what the other sister was going to say first. And I was trying to make sure that when I responded to her, I said what I meant, but not in a harsh way. So I said to her, I said, girl, anytime I say girl, it ain't gonna be good. I said, girl, you put in 2 embryos. You knew that there was a risk that the 2 embryos would take. First of all, she young. I said, I think, I had to catch myself. I said, I think you're in the wrong group. Because you're in a group with a bunch of women who are spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to get 1 baby. And you have been blessed by God with 2. And you are complaining and saying that you want to kill one of them. You in the wrong group. You need to find you a group that would support that, because this is not the group for you. Well, she thought I was being funny. Wasn't being funny. I was dead serious. Has a heart attack. Like, you're in the wrong group. And of course, the fellow members took off. They took off and laid in. And then I came back and I was like, well, I don't want you to think that I'm trying to be mean or nothing like that. But, you know, I mean, I honest to God want to know, like, where's your thought process with this? And so she's like, yeah, I spent thousands of dollars too. But then I'm confused. Now I'm confused. Now I don't know what the heck to think. Honest to God, I just really, truly don't know what to think. I don't know what's going on with this girl. I don't know where she's coming from. I don't understand her. I don't get her. I don't get her at all. So the girls lay in on her, and I come back and I say, so let me ask you a question. What does your partner think about this? Your spouse, your husband, boyfriend, whatever you got. What does he think about this? What is his opinion? Because he has an opinion behind what you do with his babies as well. She didn't respond. Long story short, admins, I mean, everybody get involved, because I tell the admins, I'm like, listen, let me tell you something. This water muddy. This don't make sense to me at all. Either one or two things. Either she lying about being pregnant and she's not even a CNY patient, or like she is psychologically unstable, or there's just more to the story than what's being told. Like, I hear what she's saying. My spirit, when I tell you my spirit was screaming, my spirit was screaming that this girl, it was more to the story than what's being told. So I had to just get myself away from it. So my so the admins and stuff, talking to her and whatever the situation may be, and then she says, I just don't think that we'll be able to do it financially. I got a disability. I'm disabled and I don't work, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to take care of 2 kids. And so everybody's like, well, you can get hand-me-down clothes, you know, you don't have to buy name brand shoes, and you know, you could go here, just giving her different options that she could take and stuff like that. And when you are giving someone a solution and they're giving you an excuse to it, let it go. When you are giving them a solution to the problem and they're giving you a problem with your solution, they don't want a solution. And so the bottom line was that I just said, girl, do whatever you want to do. Whatever you feel to be necessary, whatever you think you need to do for your family and your household and your life or whatever, do it. And then the other girl who initially inboxed me about it was like, well, she's in the area where you live in as well, and this, that, and the other. And I was like, maybe y'all can get together. I was like, no, I don't think that would be the best option for me. You know, you know what? I gotta be in tune with my star player. I don't have time for that. I'm real no nonsense. I'm real deal, like, no nonsense. I ain't finna be with the BS. I'm not finna do it. Not finna do it. Not finna let you steal my energy. I'm just not doing it. Period. Okay? So no. If she come across my video, I wish you the very best. Whatever you decide, girl, run it. I don't have no opinion on what you should do, because I'm not going to be the one waking up in the middle of the night. I'm not going to be the one buying milk. Me and my man are financially set, okay? And our babies, 1, 3, 8, 15, okay, gonna be made. They gonna have it. Every god doggone thing you see on the internet, on the blogs, on the TV, guarantee you they gonna have it. And I'm just being honest with you, so I'm not in your shoes. I don't know. Anywho, that was a bunch of stress. We ended up taking her out of the group. Thank you, Jesus, because that was too much negative energy in that group. It is very positive. It's a lot of positive energy and stuff, and that's how I like to keep it. And I'm just glad that I hope that she finds the group that's going to help her. Now, that was something else I wanted to talk to y'all about. Oh, being pregnant. Okay. Another downside of the group is the other women are not happy for you when you get pregnant. I know. Catch 22, huh? So we're in the IVF group. Everybody in the group is trying to get pregnant. Everybody is going through IVF or IUI or whatever method they're using to try and get pregnant. Everybody's supporting everybody, and they own your team until you announce that you're pregnant. And then they come for you like so angry, so jealous. And then you know what we get a lot of? Oh my God, that drives me nuts. Oh, I can't believe my friend just posted up on social media that she's pregnant. How could she do this to me? She knows I'm trying to get pregnant. Wait a minute, baby. So, because I just want to make sure I got this right. You want her to put off her extending her family with love, or expanding her family with love, because you trying to get pregnant and having an issue? Come on, man. Come on. Like, you get so many of those till it is crazy. Oh, my sister-in-law just announced at Thanksgiving that she's pregnant, and I just wanted to get up and run from the table and cry. Why? Why are you not happy for your brother and your sister-in-law? Why are you not happy for your friend? How do you expect for God to bless you with your heart's desire when you're holding envy and anger in your heart because somebody else got it? Don't you know that if God did it for them, he'll do it for you? Your response is wrong. Girl, listen, I had this girl in the group. She says, I'm highly upset with my husband. Oh, I'm so angry with him. I just want to kill him. So everybody's like, well, what's going on? Well, my friend posted up on Facebook that she was pregnant, and my husband didn't tell me. I had to find out on Facebook. So I came to him and I told him, don't you do that to me again. You need to find out first and come and tell me. And then she got pregnant again. And this time he knew that she was pregnant. He told her that she was pregnant, and he didn't come and tell me. I had to find out on Facebook. And I'm so angry with him. And now I just went to her page today to find out that she's pregnant again. And I'm still fighting to get pregnant. And then I found out that her husband told my husband. So my husband knew 2 weeks ago, and he didn't tell me. And I already told him he better tell me. And oh my God, I'm mad. So everybody's on there. You know one thing about it too. People try to baby each other. Oh, I understand. Oh, come here, give me a hug. Oh, God. Oh. And then you got Transparently Dee. And then I said, excuse me, guys, question. If she is your best friend, why are you angry with your husband? Oh, I'm angry with him because he should have came and told me, and he knows what I go through. So he should have came and told me that she was pregnant. Can I ask another question? Why is it your husband's responsibility to watch somebody else's twat and ovulation and positive pregnancy tests to come back and tell you? Why is it not the friend's responsibility to come and tell you? Really, let's just call a spade a spade. Neither one of them ain't got to tell you a god doggone thing. They ain't got to tell you nothing. She don't have to tell you that she's pregnant. It is not her fault that you can't have kids. It is not her fault that you have to take an extra step to have kids. But you get mad and cussing. I'm talking about she was cussing this man out in the group. You hear me? Because he didn't come and tell her that somebody else was pregnant. Girl, why you mad at your husband for that? So I said, can I ask another question? I said, could it be that he was trying to protect your heart? He didn't want to break your heart by telling you that somebody else was pregnant and that you still weren't. Maybe he was trying to protect you from that. Have you ever just sat and thought about it on his aspect of it? Have you ever thought that them being pregnant hurts him too? Or are you so self-absorbed with how it makes you feel that you don't give a flying flag about how it makes him feel? Do you not think that he's not been in this 5-year trying to conceive journey with you? Do you not think that he don't want to be at the park on Saturdays throwing the ball with his son? Going to ballets with his daughter? But he can't do that either. So have you ever stopped to think that them being pregnant hurts him just as much as it hurt you, but he's trying to protect you from being hurt? Have you ever thought of that? Just a question. No, I never really thought about that because he never expresses it. Men don't express stuff. Men express stuff in different ways. Typically, can't talk about no other man. My man. Tell you about him. When he in his feelings, he drained himself in work. I'm talking about he worked and work and work and work and work, and that's how I know that something is bothering him. He's not gonna come sit down and say, baby, let's talk. I do that to him. He talks because I ask him to. But if I never ask him to talk, he'll never talk about it. He'll drown himself in work. That doesn't mean that he's not hurting. So anyway, y'all, it's been a long video. I had to vent and get this mess off my chest, especially with this girl with this selection of abortion. And girl, if you didn't have money to care for a child, then why would you transfer in 2 embryos? Why is it your husband's responsibility to tell you that your friend is pregnant? Well, she's your best friend now. But it's your husband's responsibility to tell you that she's pregnant. Why are you so angry with other people in the group that are getting pregnant when the goal of the group is to support each other to pregnancy and beyond? Why are you so upset about that? Like, why is that something to anger you? I'd be so happy for people to get pregnant. I don't care who they is. I don't care what your financial situation is. I don't care what's your walk of life. I'd be so happy for them. I'd be like, yes, girl, yes. Because that means that God is still in the working business. He's still working on it. He just ain't got to my number yet. And when he get to my number, I want everybody to be happy for me too. So I applaud everybody. I'd be so happy that everybody else is pregnant. I'm telling you, I'd be ready to throw a party. I'd be so happy to see pictures. I'm so ready for them to start putting up Christmas pictures of these babies so I can see them and just like, tap, 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 tap. Like, love, heart. I call all of them my nieces and nephews. Hey, TT baby. I'd be so happy because I know my day coming. But see, when you don't have your faith on fleek, you're looking through your carnal eye. And that's what jealousy, envy, and strife come in at. And those are not of God. So to recap, Are the groups good? Yes, for some things. They're very good for you to get your information, to get your encouragement and stuff like that. My advice is go in, go out. Pick up what you need, put down what you don't. If you see a post that gets you in your feelings, just don't even comment on it. You can like it or not like it or keep scrolling by it. That's the beauty of Facebook. You can just scroll right through them. If you want to be in some groups, all you have to do is just like this video, give me a thumbs up, put a comment down in there. You will have to add me on Facebook. I can put you in the group and we can take ourselves off, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. I don't mind putting you in the groups because the groups are good. They are good. They do have good. They just have a lot of bad too. Oh my God, the drama. I ain't even get to the tip of the iceberg. The drama is massive. How they gang up on each other and talk about each other and criticize each other. Oh my God, the drama is overwhelming. And I'm going to be very honest with you, no matter what your race is, I love you. I want you to get pregnant and have as many babies as you desire to have. But there is a distinct separation in most of the groups between the black women and the white women. If the black women post up something, black women will respond to it. White women every now and again will respond to it. Black women typically respond to everything because we just want all the information. But there is a division. Whatever y'all want to do. I just wanted to give you my advice on the groups. Y'all know how we do it here. I'm finna go cook for my kids. Keep your faith on fleek. No matter what you do, you keep your faith on fleek. You never give up. You keep fighting. We bend, but we don't break. And always remember, strive to be on top because the bottom is already too crowded. Have a good night.